Welcome to day number 98. It's not Christmas yet. When you were a little kid, do you remember getting Christmas presents under the tree? Christmas Eve, you wanted to open some presents, but your parents said no, you got to wait till Christmas Day. And you really wanted to open the presents, but you had to wait. Well, as we get to be adults, we want Christmas now. Whatever it is, we want it now. We don't want to wait. We want it now. I want a new car, but I don't have the money. But I can borrow the money. Then I can have a new car. But I don't even have enough money for the down payment. Well, I can borrow the money for the down payment, and then I can borrow the money for the tag and the license and the insurance. And then I'll owe a lot of money, but I'll have a car. That energy that you have that really is driving you to want to get this car, if you don't get the car, you don't get it on credit, and you don't overextend yourself, but you wait until you have the money, your creative subconscious mind will go to work to figure out how to get the money where you don't have to pay it back. One of the things that I tell a lot of people that are just starting out, I said, ask 10 people for 10 days if they have a car or know someone that has a car that they will give them. That's right, give them. Do they have a car or do they know somebody that will give them a car? Now, if you don't have a car and you get a car, you go from 0 satisfaction to 8 or 9 if it's a safe, dependable car. Asking 10 people for 10 days if they have a car they'll give you sounds crazy, but it works in the United States because there's so many extra cars. And there's so many people that have a generous heart that are willing to share. One of my coworkers came to me earlier and he said he wanted to borrow $75. He only needed $75. He was going to take his entire paycheck plus $75 and go get his license. I said, why don't you wait 2 more weeks till you get your next paycheck and you'll have plenty of money. He said, I don't need a lot of money. He counted it down to about $11 cash is what he would have between now and next paycheck. Plus he's going to need gasoline. He said, I don't go anywhere. I said, you don't go anywhere because you don't have a license and a car. He does have a car, he just needs a license. I said, wait 2 more weeks. It's not Christmas yet. Wait 2 more weeks and then you'll have the cash, you'll have your car, you'll have your insurance and everything. But he wants it now. We are an impatient society. We want everything now. Delayed gratification is so important. How do we develop delayed gratification? Well, we have to work on not just on our emotions, because our emotions, that's where the energy comes from. They're blind, they're crazy. What emotions will do, they will allow us to make snap decisions, and sometimes those snap decisions are really good, but sometimes we need to just put some logic to it and make a decision. Would you really want to live on $11 for 2 weeks to supply your food and your other needs for 2 weeks? I don't think so. He had a kind of a system, a way that he was going to be able to do it, but he wasn't even focused on work. So if he wasn't focused on work, he wasn't making the money. It's not Christmas yet. What are you doing in your life right now that you want the end result now, and you're manipulating and you're changing things in order to make it happen? And one of the things that a lot of us do is we do it in marriage. We want to be married now. People are in their 20s, people are in their late teens, people are even in their 30s, and they just want to be married. If they just get married, everything would be fine. What kind of person are you bringing into your life? Do they have the same values that you have? Do they have the same religious beliefs that you have? Do they have the same work ethic that you have? Or you just want to be married? You think, boy, once I get married, everything will be fine. Do they want kids? Do you want kids? Do they not want kids? Do they want to live where you live? There's a lot of things you want to figure out before you just say, will you marry me? So think about what you're doing. Think about the decisions that you're making. Think them through. And get some counsel from someone else. Let someone else come into your life and share with them exactly what you're thinking. Now, it might not be that you want somebody biased like a parent or a close friend because they're invested in you, but somebody that is kind of has some distance that you can trust that seems to make really good decisions. Somebody has a lot of wisdom. Wisdom comes from experience and comes from knowledge. So if they've read a lot of books about it and they've been through the experiences, kind of like a mentor, then they could be somebody that would be a really great sounding board. So don't make decisions on emotion alone, and don't make decisions by yourself if they're a big life-changing decision. You know, one of the biggest decisions that a lot of people can make, it's a permanent situation. It's a permanent solution to a temporary situation, and that's suicide. A lot of people decide, okay, I can't stand this life anymore, I can't stand the physical pain or the emotional pain or the loneliness, and they commit suicide. Well, it's over. If you're thinking about suicide, think about talking to someone else before you do it. Think about changing geographically. Think about maybe you need to put a cruise on your credit card and go for a cruise on Carnival or one of these cruise lines and be around a bunch of happy people that are having fun, and maybe that'll help you to change your attitude. So when you have to make big decisions, bring other people in. Bring people in that are not emotionally charged like you are, and listen to what they have to say. And everything doesn't have to be permanent. You can make a decision and you can change it. So the key, I think, to success is achieving worthwhile goals. And I think by achieving worthwhile goals, sometimes you have setbacks and sometimes you have huge advancements. And if you're in the middle right now and it's just kind of ho-hum, just hang in there. Things will change. Thank you for watching. Please like this video if you like the video. Thank you.